And we're back for another episode. In this episode we're going to be progressing from 35 to 40 Disciples of the Land, which is mining, botany and fishing. As soon as I've hit 35 on all three of them, I've finished the level 35 quest, and as you can see in all cases it nearly got me half a level or more just finishing the quest. And I've updated all of my gear using craftingasaservice.com to advise me what gear I should craft for myself. I obviously crafted all of it myself, given that I am master of the hand already. It was very easy to make all this stuff. And we're here now in the observatorium in Central Corpus. So here we are. This is Central Corpus, and if you don't know where that is, you go from Gridania. So you start in Gridania, go to North Shroud, you can go straight across North Shroud to Central Corpus, and then the observatorium is right here. So this is where you want to be to do level 35 leave quests. So I've accepted for now 2 mining leave quests, and we're going to just try one out, and I'll give you some advice on how I do gathering at this level. And the foods I'm still using until now are these jack-o'-lanterns. There's probably a lot better food you can get, to be honest, but I'm just sticking with the supply that I still have from before. So okay, here we are. Rocks for brains. So I'm now in the circle, so I'll just simply initiate. Okay, confirm. As you can see with my gear, I've got 519 GP, which is useful. Just going to use the food for the sake of it. Now this is another one of those up to 320 evaluation ones. Okay, so this is level 40, the mineral deposit. So I'm going to, for the first one, I'm going to hit 4 to make this 100%, which is I use the sharp vision number 3, which increases gathering chance by 50%, and I'm going obviously for the higher level one. And I'm going to do this for now just once. And one thing I have calculated basically is that as long as you do the highest level one at least twice out of the 8, then if you do sharp vision 2 for the rest and take the lower level one, then you'll have enough evaluation points to finish. So I'll show you what I mean by that. And this is just a guarantee that you finish with 100%. Okay. So all the time I'm only hitting it if I'm doing 100%. Now one thing that I have learned since I've been gathering is how to do it as quickly as possible. Now as you can see, I'm hitting this very quickly and I'm able to consistently do it. So I will just basically tell you how I do that. So you go to the point, I've pressed my buff, so it's 100% chance. Now when you put your mouse over it, you see that the description appears. It says a solid piece of granite suitable for melding wall. That's what I'm interested in, is the fact that the description is even there. So what I will do is that when the description reappears is when you immediately want to press it again. So you click, 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 click. So basically I know that the second, the precise moment when the description has reappeared, it means it is ready to be gathered, that spot again. So I would recommend that's the routine you use. So I'll show you again. Quickly get to 100%. So click, 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 click. And you can see as well when it changes, it also changes the mouse pointer to the hand pointer, not just the mouse one. So that's how you can just gather as quickly as possible. So, and it's just you just learn it with time basically. You would realise it by yourself. But if you haven't realised, I hope that's a very quick tip that will help you to do your gathering quicker. So once again, click, 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 and you can see as well, even now I'm doing it quicker and quicker because I'm used to it. So this is what you want to do when gathering. And also the rate at which that description box reappears is affected by this gathering buff. So the higher this value is, the higher level you get with the better gear you get. This will be higher and higher, which means you can click quicker and quicker. But as I said, you will know when to click simply by seeing the description box there. That's it. So 2 more, and then hopefully I'll have 320. So now I've got less than 100, so simply I will wait. Now, in the meantime, while we're waiting for my GP to recover, I just want to mention 2 things I've done which have vastly reduced my latency on the server. I found an article on Reddit which is extremely useful for reconfiguring your network card, making sure it has the right settings to reduce your lag as much as possible. And I'm also using a service called WTFast.com, which reduces the amount of hops between you and the game server. Now what a hop is the number of servers your data has to go through between your home and the game server. So as I live in the UK in London, and the game server I'm playing on is actually a Japanese server, the distance between me and the Japanese server is actually 6,000 miles. So the data will find its way there however which way it can, and it could go through 100 servers, 1,000 servers until it gets there. What WTFast does is it routes it through their own servers directly there in the shortest possible time. So the combination of reconfiguring my network card and also using WTFast is that it's reduced my latency from 480 down all the way to 250, which is like a good 70% improvement. And you really feel it in the game. You feel it a huge amount, because there used to be fights like Titan hard mode and stuff where even if I was out of the damage on my screen, I would still get hit because of latency, which you can see in my previous videos. Now that doesn't happen anymore, and it does also affect this. So I did actually realize that while doing my gathering, it has become a lot easier for me to click because the server is just so much more responsive to me because of my vastly reduced latency. So I'm going to include the links to those 2 services and the description in the comments below, and I hope you find it useful yourself. And I used the WTFast trial service first, and it reduced my latency down to about 340, which was still a good improvement. But now I'm actually using the premium one, which is $10 a month, and I personally feel it's worth it just because of the fact that I make so many YouTube videos and I play only this game. I don't play anything else, so I'm not really, between the game subscription and WTFast, that's all I'm spending on games in its entirety, so I don't mind paying the cash. I think it's good value, especially for the fact it's making it, for me, a Japanese server which has all of my friends on it feel like a European server, because it's that powerful. So highly recommended to try it out. You can do it for free. There is a free version of it, so give it a go. If you like it, then you might as well sign up, get the premium. It's completely up to you. No one's forcing you. And if you do see a marked improvement, then just let me know in the comments below. I hope that those latency improving advice will help other people. So anyway, so we're on the last spot now, 8 of 8. I'll just do the low level one for the sake of it, so I don't have to wait all the way for 250. And as you can see as well, still click, and you get used to it basically, that I'm clicking it like a split second after it reappears. And I got 360 evaluation. I only needed 320 to get the maximum experience points. So always try and, when you're doing these gathering quests, just make sure that you have 100% gathering rate so that you can get the most points that you can. Okay, and that's that leave quest done. Now when it comes to fishing, now this is another thing I wanted to talk about, is when it comes to, say, completing your fishing log, there's a website I also found called disciplesoftheland.com, and they have maps on there which show you every single gathering location of every single zone for all the gathering classes for mining, botany and fishing. They have done a brilliant job of plotting what level is available at which spot, and if you click on each spot it will actually tell you what items are available from that spot as well. So that will also be in the description below, and I hope you find it useful. If you got to this point in the gathering, then I hope you're enjoying it. I'm actually enjoying gathering very much, and it's a relief that there's only three of them, because it took a long time doing the 8 crafting professions to 50, so having to do only 3 Disciples of the Land is a relief for me, definitely. And yeah, so that's it. So I'm going to just keep doing this, keep going until I get level 40, and then we will see in the next video the next place where I'll be. So that's it for now, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie.